Hey guys, it's your girl T, and I want to go ahead and shout out Warren. Warren sent me this story, and it's coming from our third favorite state, crazy ass California. What's going on in crazy California, you ask? What's going on is that we have a 64-year-old woman. Her name is Diane Stretton, and she was hired by a family via Craigslist. She was supposed to be the living nanny. So they hired this woman, and they said for the first few weeks she was great. She was there to help the mom who's a stay-at-home mom. So she was there working and everything else. And they said a few weeks into it, all of a sudden she stopped working. She would only come out her room to eat. She stopped taking care of the kids. So the family decided to fire her. But now she's refusing to be fired. She's refusing to leave the house. And she says if they do anything to her, she's going to accuse them of elder abuse. So this whole situation is a mess. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys these two news clips, and I will come back with the rest of my commentary.
New details on a nanny nightmare at an Inland Empire home. The family says a live-in nanny refuses to work and then also refuses to leave their house. KCAL 9's Amy Johnson is live tonight in Riverside. Amy, with new information on this nanny's background.
That's right, Kent. We've been looking into Diane Stratton's legal past and found numerous cases filed right here in Riverside. Now, we spoke with some folks by phone here in the Southland and around the country that have been involved in some of those cases, and it appears she has a long history of turning to the legal system for help.
Why won't you leave? They've asked you to leave. Why won't you leave?
We met Diane Stretton Wednesday night at the Upland home where she has lived since March and now refuses to leave.
They're serving you. You don't want to leave. You don't have anywhere to go.
Ralph and Marcella Bracamonte served the 64-year-old with a notice to quit, and then they can begin the eviction process.
I feel so helpless in this situation. I feel helpless.
The couple says the woman they found on Craigslist to help clean and care for their 3 children in exchange for free room and board stopped working and won't leave. We've been looking into Diane Stretton's past and found she has been a party to numerous other cases before. We found cases involving HOA upkeep, traffic accidents, appliance purchases, even claims relating to rental cars. She made numerous appeals relating to her father's estate and was deemed a vexatious or troublesome litigant in that probate proceeding.
He's got a right under landlord-tenant law to stay there. At least that's what the court said so far, because the family has to go through an eviction process to force her to leave.
The Bracamontes are going through the legal process, but it could take months. Our legal analyst, Steve Meister, has advice for other parents looking for a live-in nanny.
I think the prospective employer should take the time to either consult with a lawyer or draw up what they are convinced is a legally enforceable and proper document.
Unfortunately, the advice comes too late for the Bracamontes.
It's my home. It's not a house, it's a home. It's where my family is. And she's trying to destroy us.
Now, Meister also suggests that families use a nanny service or agency that does proper background checks on any and all prospective nannies. Reporting live in Riverside, Amy Johnson, KCAL.
Nanny that wouldn't work and wouldn't leave has set some new conditions for moving out. Diane Stretton has sent an email to lawyers representing the Bracamonte family saying she will leave for good by the 4th of July under certain conditions, but she wants to sleep there until then. Stretton left the family home last Thursday and has been seen in her car, but she left her belongings there and has a legal right to return. And Rena, now she's saying she doesn't want to leave because the temperature is going to be near 100 degrees for the next few days. This woman is nuts.
Yeah, and she's also blaming the media, saying they're preventing her from leaving. But can you believe that at one point she even called the police and she said that the family's TV was too loud, and the mother said, we don't even have surround sound. There's no way that it could be loud, and that the family could possibly be fined up to $1,000 for disrupting the tenant.
Unbelievable.
This is just the wackiest story.
Right. And she's threatening to sue the family for elder abuse.
Yeah.
And for improperly firing her. It is going to continue. It is as delicious as a reality TV show.
It certainly is, and she's apparently on a list of frivolous litigators.
Yep.
So she's done this, she's litigated before in the past.
The family, I bet, wish they'd known that before they hired her.
I know. They claim they did background checks. We'll see.
So you guys just watched both these news clips, and first of all, y'all might not like what I'm about to say, but I don't give 2 shits. I don't feel bad for this family at all, okay? They try to take a shortcut by going to hire a nanny off of Craigslist. First of all, this family's not poor. They're well-to-do. They could have went through a professional nanny service, but they want to take a shortcut, want to go on Craigslist. Well, you know what? Sometimes it's a roll the dice on Craigslist. Sometimes you can get a good person. Sometimes you can get a shitty person. Sometimes you can get a good TV. Sometimes the TV might go out within a week. It's a roll of the dice. Another thing that bothers me with this story is the fact that this woman is a stay-at-home mom, okay? What happened to people raising their own damn kids? I don't understand why everybody wants a nanny and everybody's trying to keep with these reality TV show stars. What happened to women actually raising their own children? You have women out here with 4, 5, and 6 kids who raise them all themselves. Why does everybody feel like they need a nanny? She has a husband who's providing for her. She's been blessed enough to be a stay-at-home mom, which in itself can be a blessing because she doesn't have to work and leave her kids. But on top of that, she needs a nanny and she's a stay-at-home mom. Now, I can understand needing a babysitter to go out and, get a break from the kids. But this woman wanted a stay-at-home, live-in nanny. I don't understand that at all. So I feel like this family gets what they get. Now, another thing is, to me, they're being a little bit too lax to this woman. How the hell does somebody live with you from March until now? They refuse to clean, they refuse to watch the kids, but yet and still you're still feeding them. So this bitch can come out her room to get a plate of food, but she can't leave the house? Couldn't have been TT's house because I'd have beat that woman's ass so that way she really had something to press elder abuse on. You want to sit here and threaten me with elder abuse? Well, I'm about to throw your old ass out this house like Uncle Phil did Jazz. How you doing? That's exactly how that family should have did her. Why does a family who's paying a mortgage, electricity, bills, food, and everything else have to sit here and go to court and call the police on somebody who's an unwelcome guest? They initially hired her to do a job. Once you decided not to do that job, then you need to get the fuck up out their house. I don't understand how this woman thinks it's okay. She doesn't want to work. She doesn't want to take care of the kids, but yet and still she wants to live there, eat, use their electricity, use their toiletries, and everything else. These people are a good one. I would have flung her old ass smooth onto the lawn with all her shit. I'm not about to sit here and argue with you. Bitch, you not no tenant because you not paying no rent. I don't even understand how this is a law. I don't even understand how this is national news. I don't even understand how this is a debate. If I don't like you, your ass has got to go. Point blank, period. This woman knows how to play the system and everything else. And the fact that the system is even allowing this woman, any type of leeway to me is just damn ridiculous. As soon as they fired her and she decided she didn't want to leave after that week, her shit would have been packed. And the fact that the woman can come and go as she please and leave her stuff in the room and the family can't touch the room, I would make her stay very, very uncomfortable. I'd have unhooked the doors off of her room so her room would have been wide open. Bitch, you want to get dressed, you want to get changed, you gonna do it in front of us. This to me is ridiculous that this story has gotten this bad and this woman's giving ultimatums that she might leave around July 4th, but she don't know because it's too hot. Really? So it's okay for you to stay with them and use up their AC to cool your ass down, but yet and still you're not paying no money towards the AC, you're not paying no money towards their mortgage. This is just stupid. And I think this should be a lesson for all these lazy women out here who want to run around and hire nannies and everything else, as opposed to being mothers and just raising their own damn children. I just find it just really, really crazy that all these folks are out here so quick to hire nannies. Like I said, this is a well-to-do family, so they had no business going on Craigslist any damn ways to go hire a nanny. This is something that's going to be around you, your children, and everything else. They claim they did a background check, but who's to say that they really did a background check? To me, I feel like they just wanted a deal. They just wanted somebody who just needed a place to stay and who could move in with them. They could force it to do everything that they didn't want to do, and it blew up in their damn face. That's exactly why they went to Craigslist as opposed to going through a real live nanny service. So anyways, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this crazy ass story that's coming from our third favorite state, crazy ass California. All right, talk to y'all later. Deuces.